If you're feeling down or weak, you can always count on me. I will always pick you up. Nothing's ever gonna change. Nothing's getting in my way. I will always hold you up. Anything, come what may, don't look back, forget yesterday. Forget yesterday. It's not where you come from, it's where you belong. Nothing I would trade, I wouldn't have it any other way. You're surrounded by love and you're wanted, so never feel alone.
Good morning, FA. You're watching First Avenues Live. It's Tuesday, February 28th, 2017. I'm Emily.
I'm Ethan.
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today's bell schedule 7-6 break 3-2-1 lunch 5-4.
And now to Mr. Ryan.
Good morning, First Avenue. Couple issues today. We have the 3-on-3 tournament. So, guys, make sure you sign up in the locker room. Ladies, if you are interested, we're going to be doing that after the guys tournament. So, if you need some information, come see me. Second thing, Spartan Olympics. Don't forget, 8th grade. This is your last chance to turn them in. If you don't want to wear those unkept, smelly pennies out there on the blacktop for Spartan Olympics, don't forget to turn in your money today to me. Thank you.
Reading Challenge Cupcake Party. If you turned in your February reading log, please come to the library today, beginning of break for the cupcake party.
FA Sports. Boys soccer plays Dana MS today here at home. Come out and cheer them on. It is their last game before playoffs. Game starts at 3:30 p.m. Sink the Mariners. Go Spartans.
This Thursday, March 3rd, is the District Collaboration Day. Dismissal will be at 11:40. Please make arrangements to be picked up or off campus by 12:30. If you'd like to order a sack lunch, please do on the school website.
Now to Miss Dr. Isa.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday to you all. Looks like the weather is starting to warm up a little bit, so that's kind of nice. And we're going to be having 80-degree weather by Friday, which should be kind of interesting after all the cold, chilly weather. A couple of issues that are still happening is Chromebook screens. Guys, we are getting a lot of broken screens, Chromebook screens, and a lot of dropped Chromebooks. So we need to make sure that we are careful with the piece of equipment that you've been entrusted with. Take care of it because it costs a lot of money to maintain those. Each screen costs about $100 to replace. Okay, so please make sure that you are doing the best that you can to keep the Chromebooks safe, in a safe place, and used appropriately. Don't forget, no games are allowed to be played on the Chromebooks. All right, no games. The crossing guard, I checked with her again, and she said that mostly everybody's doing fine. No diagonal crossing. You need to listen to the crossing guard and both crossing guards and make sure that you are crossing when they tell you to cross. Don't just jump into the intersection until they tell you, okay? Pick up and drop off. Make sure that you are being picked up and dropped off by around the student loading area, because if you do that before, especially in California, that ends up blocking traffic and it gets crowded on Santa Anita. So please make sure your parents or your drivers come all the way forward, all the way to the student loading area. There's a sign there that says student loading, begin, all right? On both sides there is. All right, so make sure that you are hydrating today, and especially as it starts to get warmer, make sure that you're drinking a lot of water. You might want to bring some extra water to school. Be good to each other, be kind to each other, follow the rules. It makes the environment much nicer to live in, and have a wonderful day. Back to the announcers.
And now to Mr. DeGrazia.
Good morning, First Avenue. A very serious thing to talk to you about. Some of you are using Google Hangouts, Google Chat, and I have found some very inappropriate things on there. and it needs to stop. So those that I find that are posting inappropriate things that you would probably never say to your parents, that you would never say to us, that you may never say in person, are going online, and it needs to stop now. So there will be very serious consequences if I see any more of this behavior or inappropriate Google Hangouts and Google Chats. Back to the announcers.
Lunchtime Speaker Series continues on Friday. Christian Belstein will be speaking about his career in the entertainment field and behind the stage. Mr. Belstein, an Arcadia High graduate, works at CBS in the Mill and the Walding Shop, building sets for TV shows such as Dancing with the Stars, Survivor, and Wheel of Fortune. He also works at Knott's Berry Farm on the Halloween haunt. Come to the auditorium at the 20-minute bell to hear from Mr. Belstein.
On this last day in February, we conclude our Black History Month videos with a look at the Harlem Renaissance, a cultural, artistic, and intellectual movement that occurred in 1930s New York, but left an indelible mark on the entire United States and the world.
And now it's speech and debate.
Good morning, FA. We're here from Speech and Debate.
And we're here to tell you that we have a meeting today at lunch in Miss Han's room, room 11,
at the 20-minute bell. And we hope to see you there. Back to the announcers.
2017 to 18 First Avenue electives. 6th and 7th graders, it is time to start thinking about which wonderful First Avenue elective classes you are going to request for next year. The elective descriptions and the programming sheets will be posted on the FA website for your consideration. The counselors will be coming to your English classes to help you enter your elective requests in PowerSchool using your Chromebook. 7th graders will be entering their requests in the week of March 6th, and 6th graders will be entering their requests the week of March 27th.
Breakfast menu: yogurt parfait, coffee cake, bagel and cream cheese, cereals.
Lunch menu: calzone, taco, cheese ravioli, pita, and hummus.
Happy birthday today to
Francisco Bianchetta, James Bianchetta. We leave you with the video on Black History Month, and we will also see you tomorrow 8:15.
February is Black History Month. It's a time to celebrate the contributions that African Americans have made to our society. For example, a lot of technological advances that we appreciate every day were the work of black men and women. Here's just a few of the innovations they have given us. Improvements to Thomas Edison's light bulb, the television tube, the manual jack, the hydraulic jack, and even the shoehorn. Did you know that Garrett Augustus Morgan was granted a patent in 1920 for the invention of the first traffic signal? The Morgan traffic signal was a T-shaped pole unit that had 3 positions: stop, go, and an all-directional stop position. This third position halted traffic in all directions to allow pedestrians to cross streets more safely. Morgan was also the creator of the first gas mask. Then there's Frederick M. Jones. He was granted more than 40 patents in the field of refrigeration. In 1935, he invented the first automatic refrigeration system for long-haul trucks and eventually ships and railway cars. This breakthrough eliminated the problem of food spoilage during the long trips, allowing fresh produce to be shipped around the world. One of the first American women of any race or class to become a millionaire through her own efforts was Madam C.J. Walker, also known as Sarah Breedlove Walker. She was born in 1867 on the shores of the Mississippi River in northeast Louisiana. In 1905, Sarah developed a conditioning treatment for straightening hair. She began selling this and other cosmetic products door to door. Madam Walker amassed a fortune, and in 1910, she built a factory in Indianapolis to manufacture her own line of cosmetics. Most people today have seen awe-inspiring pictures of Mars, the rings around Saturn, and other detailed features of planets. But did you know these photographs were taken with cameras and other supporting devices created by an African American? Dr. George R. Carruthers designed them, and since 1982, he has held the enviable position of a senior astrophysicist at the U.S. Naval Research Laboratory. Lonnie G. Johnson has been inventing thermodynamics systems for NASA and other organizations for years. But his most famous invention is a little more down to earth. He's the man behind the mega squirt gun called the Super Soaker. Since 1990, over 40 million Super Soakers have generated $200 million in sales. Lonnie has won numerous honors for his success in inventing and entrepreneurship, and his constant encouragement of young people to invent. The list of inventors goes on and on, from electrical devices used in guided missiles to the armrest for your computer stand. Take some time this month to learn about our nation's Black history.